Good afternoon, friends and family. How are you doing today? I guess you all are doing great. And I believe so strongly that you slept and woke up for your respective homes and bed, safe and sound. If that's so, may all glory, honor, and adoration belong to God Almighty. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. There's one thing I need to talk about this afternoon. It's called Okuko Avuke. It's the topic, the name of the topic. I did the Igbo version some time ago, but for the benefit of those who do not understand Igbo, I have to do the English version for everybody to be in tandem with what I offer. Thank you so much. In Igbo, I defined this Okuko Avuke as a kind of chick that has ruffled feathers that make it not to look pleasant when looked at. These feathers are so ruffled that the chick looks ugly when it walks about. This Okuko Avuke is ugly in appearance and also ugly at heart. Okuko Avuke, as a chick, would not allow others to come into roost when it's night, when they all want to get to their respective pens to sleep. It gets to stand at the entrance of the pen in which it lives, and first to allow others to get in and have their rest, and it will not get in and have its own rest. It does not need the rest and wouldn't allow others who need it to have it. That's Okuko Avuke for you. Okuko Avuke may not be hungry when food is served. It will not eat and would not allow others to eat. What a chick. Now, I want to talk about Okuko Avuke in humans. Okuko Avuke in humans is what I want to talk about now. If you have an Okuko Avuke as a friend and you go to an occasion, you go there and you're very hungry and food is served, Okuko Avuke may not be hungry. Instead of him or her to allow you to eat, they will not eat and they will not allow you to eat. If care is not taken, you go home empty stomach. You go home in empty stomach. He doesn't care. She doesn't give a damn. That's Okuko Avuke. And listen how Okuko Avuke reacts or responds when something like this is said or asked. Please, what do people want to eat? We have rice, we have fufu, we have gari, we have porridge yam, we have porridge beans. We have all sorts of food ready to be consumed. So tell us what you want. Okuko Avuke would not allow you to speak for yourself. Rather, Okuko Avuke would say, we've eaten, we've had our fill before coming out. So the person who has asked that question will leave. You are hungry, totally hungry, but Okuko Avuke is really filled. He wouldn't want to eat and he wouldn't want you to be served. You have to go home hungry as long as Okuko Avuke is concerned. So, such is not right. So, Okuko Avuke should be avoided. We find Okuko Avuke in our workplaces, various workplaces. We find them in our various schools. We find them at marketplaces. We find them in the church. We find them in the communities in which we hail from. We find them in almost everything that we engage ourselves in. There is no place you do not find Okuko Avuke getting involved or being involved in one thing or the other. We should always try to avoid Okuko Avuke. Okuko Avuke is that kind of person who would not want you to progress. If you bring any idea, there's one idea you're nosing, and you happen to confide in Okuko Avuke, that's the end of that idea. Okuko Avuke may not want to get involved in such a business venture. but he or she will try to kind of discourage you. And they know many things we would have done and become something great today. We did not do them. Not because we did not have money to do them when we wanted to do them, but simply because when we sought advice from people like Okuko Avuke, who advised us against them, and we dropped such project, and that ends it. And that's where we are today. Because we were misguided by some kind of people called Okuko Avuke. Another kind of Okuko Avuke is these people who would not discourage you from doing something you want to do. They will not discourage you. They will even encourage you and say, that's a very good one. But because they've looked at you and notice that you don't have money. They are not as opulent as they are. They have all the money and all it takes to start whatever business, but you don't have money. And they wouldn't want to help you with a dime. Do you know what they do? Once you give them a hint of a particular thing you want to do, a particular venture you want to get involved in, they will say, encourage you. That's before you get home, they have already invested in such idea you shared or confided in them about. Before you are able to realize money, before you're able to go around for people to help you to raise money for that project, they have become rooted. They have become grounded in that business. And you'll be wondering if they had started this business long time ago, much earlier than when you met them. No, it was at the time you told them about that venture that they got involved because they had a wherewithal. So such people are Okuko Avuke. Okuko Avuke would want to be giving you things in piecemeals, but he wouldn't want to help you to realize your dream. He wouldn't want to help you to achieve that dream you've always nursed, because he's afraid of you being bigger than he or she is. He wants you to remain below that line that you've always been. He wants you to keep going down while he keeps rising. That's Okuko Avuke for you as a friend. Not all friends are reliable. Not all friends can be trusted, because we have many Okuko Avuke who act as friends, whereas they are not. We have to be very careful about Okuko Avuke. Okuko Avuke, we have them in our workplaces, our various workplaces. If you're one who goes to office early enough, you're an early bird. Okuko Avuke is never there on time. Okuko Avuke will be the one to ask you, why do you always come to work very early? Please, nobody cares about who comes to work earlier than others or who comes to work very early. Relax, have a good sleep. Nobody watches, nobody counts those things. Nobody cares about the time you come to work, okay? Okuko Avuke will discourage you. You will think that's the ideal thing to do. Then you stop coming to work early. Courtesy of Okuko Avuke. Some Okuko Avuke will advise you to stop wasting your time trying to impress anybody. Behind your back, there's some Okuko Avuke will do all he or she can to impress his bosses, to impress those at the hem of affairs. Before you know it, they have shown you. Those are Okuko Avuke. So we should be wary of them, whatever we do. If they are friends, we do not tell them not to be our friends, but we have to be very careful at the way we relate with them. They are no good. They do not have our good at the back of their heart. Trust me. Okuko Avuke is someone who would not advise his wife to venture into that thing she finds pleasing, something that gives her joy. He wouldn't allow his wife to pursue her dream. That's Okuko Avuke. He will give all sorts of excuses as to why his wife should not venture into writing, venture into the movie world, why his wife should not run a restaurant. He will give all flimsy excuses such as when he sets up the restaurant now, men will be coming after her. Men will be doing this, women will be doing that. Before you know, she will fall into their hands. Okuko Avuke may not be righteous behind his or her spouse's back, but he wants his own to be protected, just like a chicken does. Every chicken protects its mother hens protect their own chicks. Just watch carefully. If you see a mother hen, the way it protects its chicks, but uses its beak to attack the chicks of others. That's Okuko Avuke. That's people who are Okuko Avuke. That's how they do. Okuko Avuke are among us. They could be our bosses. When we think, once we confide in them, they will encourage us. There are bosses who are like that. The thing registered at the back of their heart is that once they give a go-ahead to a particular project, someone has planned or wishes to get involved in, once they are giving you a go-ahead, you might get appraisals at the end, and before you know it, you might even rise, because they want you to be at the bottom line. They don't want you to get up. They want you to rise. They always discourage you from one idea or the other, which would invariably help you if you hadn't listened to them. Those bosses are Okuko Avuke. That colleague will always advise you, man, look, don't do this, don't do that. Just be yourself, as if you have not been yourself. Advising you to not to do this, but do that. But he wishes deep inside him or her that he or she were you. That's what he or she wishes. But turns around and discourages you. They are Okuko Avuke. You should be wary of them. No matter who you think they are, they do not have your interest at the back of their hearts. Hana hagihu, hana agazu. Ọtụtụ n'ime ha. Ebe o wee ga-ihu adịghị ha mkpa, adịghị ha n'uche. Ngwanụ pụọ, ị gaghị ajụ ọgịga jụọ ọchịcha. Ị gaghị ajụ ọgịga jụọ ọchịcha. Ada na ị na-aga, ọ ịcha aka ndị na-aga gafere. Nwee ike garuo ebe a ha na-aga. So, the earlier we avoid Okuko Avuke, the better for us. Much better. We will attain our goals as long as we are very careful about Okuko Avukes wherever they are. Okuko Avuke has no good intentions for us. Okuko Avuke don't want us to rise. Okuko Avuke want us to remain where we are. No progress. Just be dependent. Okuko Avuke would want you to remain poor, but he prefers giving you piecemeal, bit by bit. And we don't want to help you out. We don't want to make you to rise so that you stop begging to survive. Some people are Okuko Avuke. Okuko Avuke is one who will encourage you with his money, with his words. Okuko Avuke is a good friend, is one who will encourage you with his money, with his words of advice. But Okuko Avuke is he who will not give you a dime, who will not encourage you to pursue your dream. They are Okuko Avuke. So, for you to succeed, avoid Okuko Avuke and follow only those who are able and willing to give you advice that will help you in life. They are your friends. They are the people you are supposed to be associated with. Leave Okuko Avuke if actually you want to succeed and become useful to yourself and your generation. Leave Okuko Avuke if you want to attain that goal that really matters a lot. Leave Okuko Avuke if you value that dream that you nurse like a baby. Leave Okuko Avuke if you really want to attain a particular height you've always dreamed of. As soon as you let this sink into your head, you will succeed. But if you allow Okuko Avuke to toss you around in his or her little finger, you only find yourself to blame in the end. Thank you so much. They say a word is noise is enough for the wise. And I believe in that too. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Before you leave, please, friends, I would like you to subscribe, share, like, comment this piece if you actually like what I'm doing and are on my side. Bye-bye, and remain blessed. Ta-ra!